In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on December 15, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Carolina Hurricanes. The Columbus Blue Jackets have demonstrated a commendable level of effort throughout the season so far. Despite lacking a substantial amount of seasoned, high-level talent, the team has managed to assemble a promising young core of players. This emerging foundation suggests that the Blue Jackets have a bright future ahead, with a roster poised to remain competitive for many seasons to come. On Sunday, the Blue Jackets are set to face off against a formidable division rival, the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have been exceptionally strong on home ice during the 2024-2025 season, showcasing their skill and depth as they aim to convert their immense talent into a deep run in the Stanley Cup playoffs. With their eyes on postseason success, the Hurricanes are proving to be a team to watch. Historically, the Carolina Hurricanes have had the upper hand in the last 10 head-to-head matchups between these two teams. However, the Blue Jackets have turned the tide recently, securing victories in their last 2 meetings, including a thrilling 5-4 shootout win earlier this season. Despite this, the Hurricanes have dominated in games played in Carolina, winning their last 4 matchups on home ice and outscoring the Blue Jackets by a significant margin of 14-3. Considering the Hurricanes boast one of the deepest rosters in the NHL, it is reasonable to expect them to come out on top in what promises to be a fiercely contested game. The Blue Jackets enter this matchup in a tough stretch, having lost 6 of their last 7 games. Unfortunately, this game does not seem like an ideal opportunity for them to reverse their fortunes, as defensive struggles have plagued them with an inability to keep the puck out of their own net. On the other hand, the Hurricanes have been dominant at home, sporting an impressive 11-4 record on their home ice. Given Carolina's potent offensive capabilities and the Blue Jackets' current struggles, the Carolina Hurricanes to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Although both teams have shown flashes of stellar goaltending, this matchup is likely to be dominated by offense, as evidenced by their earlier 4-3 contest this season. Both squads rank in the top 10 in the NHL for goals scored, setting the stage for an exciting, high-scoring affair. For the Blue Jackets, the over has hit in 7 of their last 10 games, with their past 5 road games averaging a total of 7 goals per contest. Similarly, the Hurricanes have seen the over hit in 6 of their last 10 games, conceding an average of 4 goals per game during this span. Based on these trends, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Buffalo Sabres are set to face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs, with both teams heading in vastly different directions this season. The Sabres currently hold a record of 11-15-4, and they've only managed to secure 2 wins in their last 10 games. This poor stretch has left them with the second worst record in the highly competitive Atlantic Division. In contrast, the Maple Leafs are performing at a much higher level with a solid 18-10-2 record, having won 7 of their last 10 games. As a result, Toronto holds the best record in the division, showcasing their dominance and overall strong performance so far this season. Toronto, despite coming off a recent loss, will be playing on home ice, which is often a significant advantage, especially against struggling teams like the Sabres. The Maple Leafs have been excellent at home this season, posting a 13-4 record, while Buffalo has had a much tougher time on the road with a 5-6-1 mark. Given the current form of both teams, I have confidence that the Maple Leafs will excel on both ends of the ice. Their defense is solid, and they have the offensive power to outscore the Sabres. The absence of Rasmus Dahlin, a key player for Buffalo, only adds to Toronto's chances of generating more offensive production. Without him, Buffalo's already struggling lineup becomes even more vulnerable. At this point, it's hard to place any trust in Buffalo, especially given their 9-game losing streak, which only seems to be extending. The Buffalo Sabres continue to disappoint, as they are now on a 9-game losing streak, with their defense being severely exposed in every matchup. This is a crucial moment for the Toronto Maple Leafs, as games like this one offer an opportunity for them to assert their dominance and stay on track for their playoff aspirations. The Maple Leafs have been particularly strong on their home ice, boasting a 13-4-0 record this season, and they should have no trouble exploiting Buffalo's weaknesses. At the moment, it's nearly impossible to back the Sabres in their current form, considering their ongoing struggles and lack of confidence. Given the current circumstances, the Toronto Maple Leafs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Buffalo has struggled to score consistently, only managing to put up 3 or more goals in one of their last 5 games. Based on these trends, it's hard to imagine Buffalo scoring more than 2 goals against a team like Toronto, which is one of the best in the league in terms of goals against average this season. The Maple Leafs have also performed well in under bets this year, with a 17-10-3 record, including a strong 5-1-1 mark in their last 7 games. Dolan, while a key defensive player for Buffalo, is also a major contributor to their offense. With his absence, I expect the Sabres to struggle even more to generate scoring chances, making it likely that Toronto will limit their offensive output. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Vegas Golden Knights versus Minnesota Wild. The Vegas Golden Knights and Minnesota Wild are gearing up for a showdown in the Western Conference on Sunday evening at the Xcel Energy Center. The Golden Knights, holding a 19-8-3 record, are coming off a tough 6-3 road defeat at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers on Saturday. Meanwhile, the Wild, who boast a 20-6-4 record, secured a decisive 4-1 victory at home against the Philadelphia Flyers on the same day. This game marks the first of 3 meetings between these two teams this season, setting the stage for an intense rivalry. Examining the defensive performances in recent games reveals a noticeable disparity between the two teams. Over their last 5 outings, the Golden Knights have managed to hold their opponents to an average of 2.2 goals per game. In contrast, the Wild have been struggling defensively, allowing a staggering 5 goals per game across their last 3 contests. Winning faceoffs is another critical factor in this matchup, with Vegas excelling in this area. The Golden Knights rank 8th in the league with a faceoff win percentage of 52.2%, while the Wild are significantly lower, sitting at 23rd with a face-off win rate of just 48.7%. The Wild enter this game having dropped 2 of their last 3 contests, conceding a total of 15 goals during that span. While Minnesota has been a strong defensive team throughout the season, their recent performance has raised concerns. Conversely, the Golden Knights are on a roll, playing some of their best hockey despite the challenges of a back-to-back schedule. Vegas has allowed 2 goals or fewer in 4 of their last 5 games, establishing themselves as one of the hottest teams in the NHL at the moment. While the Minnesota Wild enjoy the advantage of playing on home ice and have been the more consistent team overall, the Vegas Golden Knights should not be underestimated. Vegas has proven its resilience as an underdog, competing fiercely in every game and excelling at both ends of the ice. With 8 road wins to their name, the Golden Knights have also dominated this matchup historically, winning 8 of their last 10 games against the Wild. Although Minnesota deserves to be the favorite, the better value lies with Vegas, making the Vegas Golden Knights money line our full game side pick. Offensively, both teams have been finding the back of the net with regularity in recent games. The Golden Knights are averaging 3.33 goals per game over their last 3 outings, while the Wild have been scoring at a 3-goal per game pace in their last 4 games. A significant factor behind this offensive production is the ability to generate shots on goal. Vegas ranks 7th in the league with an average of 30.4 shots per game, while Minnesota sits at 15th with an average of 28.9 shots per game. With both teams showing offensive prowess, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.